deadline for uploading your vaccination cards was the 30th, and that was for students, and that was also for NMSU employees. The deadline for uploading your first test is actually this Thursday. And as of that deadline, 30% of the entire NMSU student body population throughout the entire system had uploaded their vaccine cards. And the entire system includes students here on the main campus here in Las Cruces, also Doniana Community College, and also our campuses in Carlsbad, Alamogordo, and Grants.
Personally, I agree with it. I know some people believe that it goes against their rights or whatever, but personally I feel like it really doesn't distract us from our daily work. It really doesn't affect us health-wise in any real way except protecting us from other people. So even if you're not a big believer in the virus or the vaccines, it's still just common courtesy to your fellow peers to wear a mask. I know some people believe that it goes against their rights or whatever, but personally I feel like it really doesn't distract us from our daily work. It really doesn't affect us health-wise in any real way except protecting us from other people. So even if you're not a big believer in the virus or the vaccines, it's still just common courtesy to your fellow peers to wear a mask.
That is something, yes, students need to follow the Crimson Commitment, but the rules that we've set out for either getting vaccinated or uploading your negative COVID tests, those have a separate set of consequences and rules that we need everybody to follow. And everybody should have gotten an email from the Dean of Students that outlines those, and it says your first offense, second offense, third offense, fourth offense. And it can lead up to being suspended from the university for the remainder of the semester.
You know, I don't really like it because the mask kind of interferes with my breathing, I feel like. But, you know, I understand that it's a government mandate, and so it's something that we have to do. Personally, I mean, I haven't gotten vaccinated. I do the test where we have that available test that we submit, and I'm good to submit that, and I prefer doing something like that. I feel, I guess, that other people aren't getting vaccinated because they don't want to be forced to. Each week I order a test, and each Friday I take the test and submit it, and actually today I got the results, so I already know my results from last week, and I already have my new test on the way, so I just have it like that.
I think it's a good idea that they have the mask, they've implemented that program. It makes me feel safer, and I think it's safer for the students and everybody else. The NMSU employees and the students that work with me and the ones that come to class, they pretty much abide by whatever the NMSU has stipulated them to do.
I'm all for masks and vaccines and everything like that.
Do you think the VPN requirement made it a little bit more difficult for people to do that?
For sure. I had to try to do it at least 3 or 4 times. So, you know, after that I kind of get discouraged, right. And then I'm sure a lot of other people are just like, you know what, let's just not do it.
I personally I was disappointed to see our student numbers as low as they were. My belief is that our student numbers are actually much higher for students who've gotten vaccinated, and they just haven't, for whatever reason, understood that this is something that's required, and that's why we're doing all of this outreach over the next several days and weeks.